The Great Depression of the late 1920s into the 1930s created a difficult economy all over the United States. After Franklin Delano Roosevelt was elected into presidency, he created a series of programs with the New Deal having the intentions of creating jobs and improving the country's economy. It was FDR's belief in conservation efforts and having government support and interaction with the economy that was able to create the mass amount of jobs. One of these programs was called the Civilian Conservation Corps. The main goals of the CCC were to provide employment and to create projects that would develop better infrastructure. By the time the CCC came to South Carolina, unemployment was at 25%, affecting a higher percentage of black Americans rather than white Americans. When the CCC was implemented, thousands of men were employed. They were given food, housing, clothing, and payment for their services. As the CCC fell under the War Department, newly employed men were working under more structure than ever before. They were provided education and even took part in recreational and vocational activities.
The history of Kings Mountain. Historically, Kings Mountain has quite a bit of significance. It was a battle location during the Revolutionary War where there were lots of conflicts between the Loyalists and Patriots. Loyalists were led by Patrick Ferguson, and the Patriots were led by William Campbell, and the Patriots came out victorious, starting the downfall of Loyalist support of the British. It was over a century later that the location of the battle was considered to be turned into a park. With the implementation of the New Deal and the CCC, the project was taken on to create a state park. Kings Mountain has gained a bit more land over the years, and now hosts several campsites, including Camp Cherokee, and does reenactments of both battles, and farm life from residents who lived in the area during the Revolutionary War. The state park has a working farm that shows the farm lives of the past, including the works of cotton gins, making clothes, food preparation, blacksmithing, and more. The site now is mostly used for text and RV camping, likely due to the scenery beauty of Kings Mountain. Impact on the environment. With the CCC working tirelessly to create and restore Kings Mountain State Park, they had a huge impact on the environment. To combat soil erosion, the CCC had kudzu imported and planted to help maintain soil stability and prevent landslides. The CCC also planted millions of trees, which also helped with soil stability and allowed for the environment to recover from deforestation.
Kings Mountain was first under the Hoover administration and was originally a part of the National Military Park System due to its importance in turning the tides during the Revolutionary War. The area was not touched again until FDR was elected into office and Order 6166 was declared, moving all battlefields and historic sites into the National Park Services. This action did displace many surrounding farming families, but they were properly relocated and many even welcomed the change due to the poor economic situation they had been facing. Adding a state park was a great thing for local economy. During the early construction of Kings Mountain State Park, several buildings were added to the grounds. Many of these buildings resemble early American architecture, reconstructions of Revolutionary War era buildings used by the Patriots, and a reconstructed farm that would have been on the grounds between the Revolutionary War and when the CCC first came in. The farm actively works and is used for educational purposes. Geared towards children, the activities presented in the farm often allow for early education on life in the United States during the 17 and 1800s.